Hopefully you feel reassured now that safe practices, habits, and Norwex can keep your home a healthy place. So a couple of thoughts. Now, even after watching the video on the glow powder, I wanted to still address the antibacterial wipes because some people feel like, oh, it's their backup. So number one, if you use the antibacterial wipes frequently, that is creating an environment where superbugs can thrive. Norwex doesn't create that environment because it doesn't use chemicals. Number two, and here's where a lot of people are going to exacerbate the situation, is if you are using antibacterial wipes, you need to make sure that you are reading these directions correctly, or not even reading them correctly, following them correctly, okay? I don't think people read the back of this. If you ask people in the healthcare industry, they will tell you that the way most people use wipes is not correct, okay? Because number one, these were not made to pick up dirt, like, physical debris. It was made simply to apply the chemical to a surface. And if you read these directions, I'm actually going to go through them because I know some of you aren't even going to read them. And then I'll also text a picture of it so you can see it for yourself. Okay. So if you want to disinfect, okay, use enough wipes for treated surface to remain visibly wet for 4 minutes, okay? That means that you may not leave the surface, your area that you're cleaning, for at least 4 minutes. You need to keep pulling out wipes, wiping your surface, pulling out another one before it dries, and wetting down the surface, because the chemicals in the wipes evaporate so quickly that you have to keep wetting the surface. And if you ask people in the medical field, they'll tell you this. They literally will pour like a layer of bleach on surfaces because that's actually the proper way to disinfect. And you're supposed to, I think, leave it for bleach. I think it's like maybe 7 minutes. And it also says, for highly soiled surfaces, clean excess dirt first. Like, again, these were not meant to pick up physical debris, okay? Now, here's the part where, the other part of using wipes. For surfaces that may come in contact with food, a potable water rinse is required. So if you're wiping up anything that is in your kitchen, you're supposed to actually clean it with water afterwards. Precautionary statements. Hazardous to humans and domestic animals, okay? I want you to also to keep in mind, if you do not use the wipes properly, you are creating a whole another level of opportunity for superbugs to thrive, because what's going to happen is some of the weaker microbes are going to die. But what's left, if you don't kill them all, this is why when you take antibiotics, you need to take them for the full amount of time, even if you feel better. Same reason, creating superbugs. What you're going to leave behind are actually the stronger microbes, okay? That is not something you want to have around in your house. So If you're going to use them, don't use them a lot and use them properly. Okay. The other thing I wanted to say is if you have any questions about the use, how to use it, your Norwex, where to use it, specific uses, please let me know, whether it's texting me back or messaging me via email, calling me, old-fashioned, calling me, because I want you guys to feel reassured that Norwex can help your family maintain a healthy environment, and clip that baby to your kid's backpack. Clip it to your purse. I have the travel one, and it's always on my purse, actually. I'll send another pic of that too, because it really is helpful, especially if you have little kids and they don't wipe their hands and wash their hands so well. Tell them to wipe it on their EnviroCloth. Use it when you go out in public places, wipe down that shopping cart, or other surfaces you may be touching. Okay, I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening and a good weekend.